Hello, we're back on this live stream. Sorry, there was a discrepancy earlier because of some technical glitch, but we're back, and right now there are quite a few uncapped players that are going under the hammer that have gone unsold or they've gone for the base price. A lot of these players don't have a lot of experience, hence why they're going unsold. Now we have Rehan Ahmed from England. He has been someone that a lot of people are gunning should be picked and should get to make his IPL debut this year. So let's see if Rehan Ahmed is able to get a bid. He's had 19 matches, about 21 wickets at an economy of 7.38. His best was a 4 for 22. But he goes unsold. So Rehan Ahmed has gone unsold. Now we have Tom Curran. Tom Curran is again a very interesting person to look out for. He could get a decent bid. Tom Curran is going at 75 lakh and his name has, I think, reappeared in the auction now. We have Varun Aaron now up in the auction. This is the accelerated auction. So Varun Aaron is going at 50 lakhs. $50 lakhs for Varun Aaron and he goes unsold. Up next, we have Priyank Panchal. Now, Priyank Panchal, Varun Aaron, all of these are names that you would have heard before, but don't seem to be going, none of the teams seem to be going for them. Priyank Panchal is going for a base price of 20 lakhs, and now he goes unsold. So, we won't be seeing Priyank Panchal in this year's IPL. We now have Sanjay Ramaswamy, another uncapped player from India, going at asking for base price of 20 lakhs and again unsold. So this is a mini auction, which is why you're not seeing a lot of bidding happening because the teams don't really need a lot of players. Most of them have retained their core and are looking for some additional players to help balance out their squads. SRH has gone big because they have the biggest purse available to them. But you will see teams like KKR who haven't gone that big because they had the smallest purse of about just 7 crores. So they picked up a few uncapped players and have went ahead and have gone ahead with them. We have Kunal Rathore now and he's gone to Rajasthan Royals for 20 lakhs. We now have Sonu Yadav, an uncapped Indian player for 20 lakhs, and RCB is trying to take him at his opening bid of 20 lakhs. And Sonu Yadav gets to have his IPL debut for Royal Challengers Bangalore at 20 lakhs. That seems to be a good buy for them. A lot of high fives and fist pumps going around the RCB table in the auction room right now. We have Kulwant Khajurlia at 20 lakhs and KKR wants to acquire him. Now KKR does need a few players, but they don't have that big a bank. So Kulwant Khejorlia at 20 lakhs would be a good buy for them. And they acquire him. Up next, we have Ajay Mandal. Now, Ajay Mandal is again an India uncapped player. His base price is 20 lakhs. CSK has put in a bid for him and would likely get him at his base price. Now, a lot of these squads are just looking up to fill in the last few places that they have to make it up to the required amount of 18 people per squad. Every team needs at least 18 players to make up their squad. So some of them are just looking up to fill in the gaps. We have had a great IPL auction. We have had some players that have gone and made IPL history, backing the biggest bids that have ever been seen in the IPL. Sam Curran went for 18.5 crores, Cameron Green went for 17.5 crores, Ben Stokes went for 16.25 crores, and Nicholas Pooran went for 16 crores. Now, Sam Curran has actually become the most expensive player that has ever been bought in the IPL. He was expected to be one of the players that'll go for the biggest bucks, but 18.5 crores has come as a shock to many. Currently, we are in the accelerated auction. Now, what we mean by an accelerated auction is that all the teams in the 45-minute gap that we have right now got an opportunity to actually give the auctioneer about 10 names of people that they would want to see back in the auction who went unsold in the first round, whose names will be then called out with the rest of the unsold players. So currently we're in the list of uncapped players, which is why we're not seeing a lot of bidding going around. There seems to be a lot of silence in the auction room currently. Now, just to take you through what has happened up until now in the IPL auction, the first phase of the auction actually saw a lot of activity, and there were quite a few shocking events that took place. Quite a few players who backed deals, who backed IPL deals that have made history. We have 4 players: Sam Curran, Cameron Green, Ben Stokes, and Nicholas Pooran, who've gone for the big bucks, all between 18 to 16 crores. However, no Indian player up until now has crossed the 10 crore mark. It remains to be seen amongst the players that will be brought back into the auction pool as a part of the accelerated auction if any of the Indian players can cross that 10 crore threshold. In the past 15 minutes or so, we've seen a lot of India uncapped players coming under the hammer, and a lot of them have either gone unsold or they've gone for their base price of about 20 lakhs. The reason there are no bids going on right now is because either a lot of these players are waiting for the players who they've named in the 10 players that they want back into the auction to come so that they can bid for them. and or they have already formed their squads. Some of the squads already have all their players and don't really need extra players, so they won't actually be bidding for anyone. So the first accelerated auction has come to an end right now. So Delhi, Lucknow, Mumbai and Sunrisers are allowed to submit about a list of 3 players who they want to bring back in the auction. KKR, Punjab, Rajasthan Royals can bring in 6 players who they want to bring back into the auction. So these are ideally players who went unsold in the first half, but these teams would like to see come back so that they can see if anyone wants to go for them again. Now, a part of the group of players that went unsold are players like Ishan Sharma, Jaydev Unatkar. There's Joe Root who went unsold. So it'll be interesting to see if they come back and will they be picked in any of these teams. Now, let me just recap what has happened in this auction. It's been quite an interesting auction up until now. We started with the former SRH captain Kane Williamson in the first half, and he went for his base price of 2 crores. A lot had been said about how Kane Williamson actually might not get a bid, but he did get a bid by Gujarat Titans for his base price of 2 crores. Talking about SRH, Mayank Agarwal has gone to the Sunrisers Hyderabad now for 8.25 crores. Now, a lot of people did say that Mayank Agarwal might be the captaining option that SRH is looking for, but the SRH owners and the SRH heads have confirmed that there are a lot of people in that leadership group who they're looking at for that position. So it's not sure up until now if Mayank Agarwal will be the next SRH captain or not. Another team where captaincy seems to be up in the air is Chennai Super Kings. We are yet to see if they announce a new captain, whether from their picks right now there will be someone new that they are trying to get. But currently, from the first lot of players that came in, Chennai Super Kings went for Ajinkya Rahane at his base price of 50 lakhs. They also went for Kyle Jamieson for 1 crore. So that was for Chennai Super Kings. Now the other bids that have attracted a lot of noise is Harry Brooks went for 13.25 crores. His base price was 1.5 crores. Manish Pandey has gone for 2.4 crores to the Delhi Capitals. Now, Reece Topley has gone to Royal Challengers Bangalore for 1.9 crores when his base price was actually 75 lakhs. Jaydev Unatkar has gone for 50 lakhs to the Lucknow Super Kings, Super Giants. Then, of course, we have the history maker Sam Curran, who went to Punjab Kings for 18.5 crores. Another deal in this IPL that took everyone by surprise was Nicholas Puran going to Lucknow Super Giants for 16 crores. His asking rate was 2 crore, but he went for 16 crores. A lot of people also in the chat were surprised why he went for so much money, while the Lucknow Super Giants owners have said that they were looking for someone in the finisher role, and that is why they acquired Nicholas Puran for the rate that they did. Another interesting person who got sold in this auction was N. Jagdishan. Now, N. Jagdishan has had quite a prolific domestic season this year. He went for 90 lakhs to the Kolkata Knight Riders. His asking rate was 20 lakhs, and mind you, he was an India uncapped player. So to go for 90 lakhs for N. Jagdishan would be a decent bid for his first IPL. And he goes, of course, to the Kolkata Knight Riders. Now, as we've told you before, the Kolkata Knight Riders was a team that had a lot of gaps to fill in. They were looking to cover up on a lot of spots, and they have now. There are a lot of other interesting things happening. The Bangladeshi players, Shakib Al Hassan and Litan Das, have both gone unsold. Another interesting thing that happened in this auction was Vivrant Sharma, the JNK player, has been sold. He's been sold for 2.6 crores to SRH. Now he is a player who's again turned heads during the Vijay Hazare Trophy with a 125 ball 154 against Uttarakhand. This is Vivrant Sharma that I'm talking about from Jammu and Kashmir, and he was instrumental in getting Jammu and Kashmir its maiden knockouts berth in the Vijay Hazare Trophy in 2022. Now, he is a left-handed opener, which would be interesting to see how a lot of teams use him. A lot of teams like to get, that left-hand, right-hand combination as their opening pair. So we are yet to see how SRH use him, but they have bought him for 2.6 crores. Now, if you want to know more about who Vivrant Sharma is, because while a lot of you follow domestic cricket might know him from his performance in the Vijay Hazare Trophy, but there might be some who haven't been up to date with what's happening at the domestic level. So for those of you who want to know who Vivrant Sharma is, please log on to sportstar.thehindu.com. The link is in the description below, and we've got a copy over there which will give you all the details that you need to know about this youngster. I was talking earlier about another Indian player who's gone for big bucks. Now, he's not gone for big bucks as we traditionally think of it when the IPL auction comes along. But given it's his first IPL stint, N. Jagdishan has done fairly well. And if you want to know anything about N. Jagdishan, well, once again, I'd ask you to go to the Sportstar website. We've got all these details for you. We've also got the full list of sold and unsold players from this year's IPL auction, and are getting to you live updates as they're happening on the ground. Now we have another Indian player, Shivam Mavi, who's gone for big bucks. Shivam Mavi started at a decently low base price, but went for his base price was about 40 lakhs, and he ended up for an uncapped player, he made quite the big jump from his base price. Now, if you want to know anything about Shivam Mavi and why Shivam Mavi has interestingly said that Gujarat Titans was After KKR, Gujarat Titans was the team that he wanted to play for. We've got some interesting quotes for you from Shivam Mavi himself. We've got an interview with Shivam Mavi that you can see on the Sportstar website. Our reporter Shana Chada has brought that interview for you. Now, the first round of the accelerated auction is over. In the second round, we are looking forward to seeing a lot more recognizable names who went unsold in the first half to come back into the bidding process. Now, of course, who comes back and who doesn't depends on the teams and the names that they send. Like I told you, there are some teams who have the opportunity to give three names, while some have the opportunity to give about six names. And depending on the names they give, we'll actually end up getting to know who these players are who will go in and get the bids. Now, for those of you who don't know, Ben Stokes went for 16.25 crores. He's again one of the biggest, most expensive buys in IPL history. Not the most expensive, but one of them. The most expensive also happened this year with Ben Stokes. It was Sam Curran who backed the highest bucks this year. Now, Ben Stokes, while he's made IPL history, has also made history for CSK. It is CSK's most expensive signing. Ben Stokes was signed by CSK for 16.25 crore at the IPL 2023 auction. We'll be getting you more updates from the ground as well, so keep watching the live stream.